might get more of that if you take one off instead of trying to play every week.
Side out. Zero, zero.
Mcguffin on the run. Staksrud just sticks his paddle in, saves the point, gets the side out on his side.
Let them do all the work. All you got to do is just block it. Smart play there from Fed.
0-0.
Former tennis player at Florida Gulf Coast University.
Side out.
For the reason he's based in Naples, Florida.
And Mcguffin took a syllable off that forehand of his. He's calling it the Rari now, not the Ferrari. So we'll keep an eye on that. Watch him run around the backhand and hit it right on cue.
Point.
Beautiful winner down the line.
Thanks, Tyson.
Paying off your point beautifully.
Not surprising that he's hitting forehands, though.
1-0.
It's not like, wow.
Too good from Staksrud.
Yeah, and you saw him return to the forehand, which sounds counterintuitive, but because he takes that step or is looking to run around the backhand, you make him scramble over there, so you have to keep him honest.
No,
oh, dear.
Mind.
Oh, boy.
So the Don Stanley alarm clock scream of no, no, no includes a barrel roll from Tyson, who steps in right there. And
never mind that you're on the ground rolling. Your paddle is in, sir.
Yeah, never mind.
Good roll by Mcguffin, seeing his wrestling background shining through there.
Yeah, you hate to see somebody, you're worried about that wrist breaking your fall. Seeing athletes at all sports get injured from that. It's just your natural human reaction. So impressive there, but
2-1.
Then a missed return after the never mind. And another one.
Enough to overrule. AJ?
That is a wicked return from Tyson Mcguffin.
Side out.
I believe Federico Staksrud called it out, but it was overruled.
And now is Staksrud going to challenge the overturn? And it looks like he is. He is so sure he is not hitting the ball over to Mcguffin as if he's the next server.
We'll now proceed with video review.
So let's see what the story is.
After review, the referee's in-call stands. The challenge is lost and timeout is lost. 1 timeout, 2 timeouts. We resume play at side out, 1-2.
And Fed had to begrudgingly give the ball back.
He did.
Time in, 1-2.
A lot of conviction, though. Mcguffin will take it back. And that Ferrari on full display.
Yeah, and if you do go cross court with your return from the left side and don't get it deep, you are going to be just dead on the inside in.
Oh, a gimme for Tyson Mcguffin at the kitchen. He loves that cat and mouse play.
As does Staksrud, so we'll see. We haven't gotten into that a lot. Earlier, Jaume Martinez, Vic, and Ben Johns had one of the best displays of that ever, and you'll get more of that because the play is so slow with this heat.
Point. Three, 2. Point.
Just love the decision that Staksrud made there. He could have dropped that, but he decided to rope the two-handed backhand down the line and then expected a cross-court volley and was there before Tyson had even hit it. So that's just a great read and plan from Staksrud.
Point.
And there's the Lamborghini forehand of Fed Staksrud right there.
That was a beauty of an angle for Staksrud, jumping out to a 3-point lead. 3-1 edge on Mcguffin. Going to make it 4-1 after this match.
Point. Referee timeout.
Filth.
aggression on
Time
full
in.
display
6-2.
from the 2-seed Federico Staksrud. He came to play in the heat. Turning it up one
Point.
more notch with that forehand.
The Lambo is humming.
So in a race, which one wins? Which forehand
7-2.
wins? If you're
Right now,
unclear what we're
fed
referring to.
wildly.
Side out.
5-point separation on that service run from Staksrud. Mcguffin looked to close the gap.
2-7. Side out.
It's a great read from Staksrud. Again, he's had a real good handle. And again, hard to pass through people today because the
7-2.
ball is just not going to get there in the heat.
Side
What
out.
an effort from Staksrud.
Man, what a burst. That thing looked like it was going to be down 2 bounces, no doubt about it, and he almost got that.
In the ways that Ben John says the heat benefits his
2-7.
game, how could that also be replicated for a player like Staksrud, who models his game after Ben John's?
He likes the idea of the cat and mouse, so he won't be shy about that. He's just hit some ridiculous clean winners. That little inside out that we love so much was certainly in that particular family of shots and shot making. So no doubt that he's happy to play that way. For Mcguffin, trying to just hit winners off the forehand harder.
Staksrud goes
Side
back
out.
to the backhand twice.
Because you're always going to end up in something like that. Certainly other points will be over, but if you're outstretched, it's just going to be tough to beat these athletic guys on this court today.
7-3. Point.
Ooh, and a couple just absolute freebies. McGuffin's backhand punch volley was so good in Utah. It was a difference maker. We kept talking about how good that first volley of his
8-3.
was in Utah. Missed a couple here.
Point.
And there's the answer to your question about how it's similar to Ben. That's a very Ben Johns-esque singles point.
Mcguffin showing some frustration on the sideline.
9-3.
Punching his paddle. Staksrud 2 points away. Make
Point.
it 1.
Yeah, and McGuffin, so the other impact here as he just chucks his paddle down is your
Timeout
return
receiver,
depth.
10-3.
So then
Time in. 10-3. Side out.
Quick side out for Mcguffin.
yeah, and the other thing that was all over the place, the whole Utah
3-10.
crowd just rose up behind McGuffin. Hasn't been able to do that because of the play of Staksrud.
Side out.
Game point number 2 for Staksrud.
10-3.
Just
Side
a
out.
hair wide. McGuffin surviving. So if you can't get that serve
3-10.
as deep as you want, where else do you go? What else do you do?
Point.
So that time he went with the backhand drop to keep himself positionally better and then made the backhand volley. So, you know, a couple of these are misses. You can see the sweat just pouring off this dude. I mean, that is
4-10.
unbelievable.
Inside out and a beauty from Tyson
Point.
Mcguffin.
And you saw him have a humongous comeback against Connor Garnett in the gold medal match last week. So the fight, or as he loves to call it, the dog in him is there, and the barking
5-10.
is dangerous if you're Staksrud.
Tyson Mcguffin. Now he's feeling the crowd's energy. Down 4.
Timeout receiver, 6-10.
And I love
have you with us. Tyson Mcguffin brewing an upset. Or a comeback, I should say. Now down 3.
I mean, if you just tuned in 4 minutes ago, you'd be like, isn't this guy winning 11-0? I mean, just an absolute rampage from Mcguffin.
If you're just joining us, Tyson Mcguffin called a timeout at 10-3.
7-10.
Rallied back to score 4 unanswered. Can he get 3 more? Okay, he gets 1.
And saved 2 game points against in the middle of all this. So, I mean,
8-10.
this is a dangerous rally right here.
Clean winner down the line, and then he does that to make it a 1-point game.
And he's been serving to the backhand in that right down the middle of the court there. That was beautiful. Staksrud has got to find a return here.
Passing shot to tie it up. 10-all, and Tyson Mcguffin has made this a game.
I mean, there's that dog that we talked about. I mean, the ability to just elevate your play when it looks dire is remarkable, and he does it consistently.
10-10.
Steal a game point on his side. Who is this man?
He's the Mcguffin man, and it's unbelievable.
11-10.
Unbelievable finish. Tyson Mcguffin down 10-3. Rallies 9 straight points. Perseverance on display for the 3 seed, Tyson Mcguffin. He's only beaten Staksrud 1 other time in his career. This would be major. Big opening point for Staksrud.
Yeah, and Staksrud has to just wipe the slate clean here. Can't worry about what was lost. The match isn't over.
Point.
Mcguffin had it.
Yeah, he was there because Staksrud went to the fading to the left and leave it back to the right, and Mcguffin didn't move and then just blocked the volley right into the net, and he was right there ready to pounce. So
1-0.
Staksrud gets away with something there. That's awesome.
Inside out has been on point for Staksrud, and he's hit every angle with it.
He has. He just didn't hit the 11th point with it, and that was the big opportunity. Just never got the ball back. Had 2 tries, just didn't get it done then.
No lead is safe against Mcguffin. And that's a barking finish for the side out.
I mean, that was a gorgeous 2-handed backhand from Staksrud right here. I mean, that looks like a winner, and a stab volley off the tape. I mean, this is the ability to raise your own level in a big moment that Mcguffin has found it here in 2023 again consistently.
Oh, too good. 2 players had each other on the run. Staksrud finds the opening.
Hey, I didn't know we were just playing cross court because McGuffin's like, okay, this one's going down the line. I'm running way. Oh. That's beautiful from Staksrud.
2-0.
Read, too. Good reaction from Mcguffin. Half second to react to it. Gets the serve back.
Yeah, I love the play from Staksrud. That's he lives on that coming forward. And you saw Netcam can handle it. Stays in focus. Well done, Netcam. Netcam matching the play here of these 2 competitors. Feels like a final. It's not.
We still got
0-2.
3 more semifinals to go here on championship court. Okay, Staksrud with the angle.
And a much deeper return, and that's what he needed to stem that ridiculous rally in game number 1, just never was able to do it.
2-0. Side out.
Mcguffin holding off any points. Staksrud gets the serve back.
0-2.
Wide on the return.
Point. Thank you.
Mcguffin on the board.
One, two.
I mean,
Point.
that serve was so good that Staksrud couldn't even fathom coming forward, or he would have been passed instantly. So really nice adjustment from Mcguffin of finding a way in these conditions
2-2.
for the serve to still be a weapon.
Staksrud, the winner of that hands battle.
Yep. I think he's giving it to him right on the line over there. That was
Side out.
close.
That was close. Have another look. I think he grabbed it.
2-2. Point.
Clean winner for Federico Staksrud. Takes a 1-point edge.
Nobody in a hurry here today. Most singles, they're flying to the line ready to serve.
3-2.
This is going to be take my time. Pretty.
Point.
So first he jukes him inside out. Now he's working the cross court angle.
Yeah, and you can see as he runs, he's got the paddle in
Timeout
position.
receiver, 4-2.
And then
semifinal match for many reasons. Staksrud taking over the momentum in game 2 after holding a 10-3 lead in game 1.
Side out.
Mcguffin roared back to take in comeback fashion. So if a 7-point lead isn't enough in game number 1, then you're not feeling
2-4.
too good about
No.
a 2-point lead either.
but you
Game
like
2.
that you have come out
Point.
firing away and gotten ahead so that that momentum didn't carry over and you're down 4 or 5. Can't give freebies
3-4.
away, though, on the journey to forcing a 3rd game.
Point.
Mcguffin ties it back up 4-all. You mentioned Mcguffin found it in this game 1 at 10-3. What specifically changed other than the serve that you mentioned?
Serves
what
big,
else?
and
4-4.
then, I mean, the forehand from all angles, short hops, just sometimes players get red hot, and he didn't miss like that right there, and the comeback would have painted the
Side
line.
out.
So Fed's just got to keep putting pressure on him and go, okay, there's just no way he can be 10 out of 10 on these ridiculous passing
4-4.
shots. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Wow, that's a clean
Point.
winner for Federico Staksrud. He holds it.
And you see he takes so much off of it that he looks, this ball is in the kitchen. Just lands right on the line of the, I mean, that's
5-4.
ridiculous. It's a great shot.
You know, just as easy, you can rip that one also down the line.
Side out.
That time he tried to just block a 2-handed backhand past Mcguffin. That's going to work 0 out of 100.
4-5. Point.
Mcguffin, excuse me, targeting the backhand of Staksrud.
Yeah, just a little off balance in trying to make that volley there. So if you can put the ball down at the feet of your opponent and they're just slightly off balance, you can get some free points from some
5-5.
errors, and Mcguffin does that there.
Flying forehand.
Point.
Ferrari
Referee
from
timeout,
McGuffin.
6-5.
Mandatory timeout called at 6. Has 3 men's singles titles to his name this season.
Point.
Big serve again.
Looking for another. Staksrud has 2 to his
7-5.
name. This season.
Side out.
McGuffin's like, oh, I was just trying to roll it slow, and now I got to chase it. Like, it's not what I wanted, man.
5-7.
Right
Side
shot,
out.
just missed.
That's one of Staksrud's favorite, is to get into that cat and mouse and then get the cross-court ball from your opponent and just short hop it and bunt it down the line. But the spin will take it wide because of the ball coming cross-court, so he just
7-5.
didn't close the face enough to get that into the court.
It's a nice
Point.
return from Staksrud.
Yep, got the paddle clap from
Timeout
McGuffin.
receiver,
He was asked
8-5.
earlier today.
Call stance is the verdict. We'll roll on
Time
up
in.
3.
8-5.
And 3 points away from taking the match for his 2nd straight gold medal match appearance.
Side out. Five, 8.
Crazy angles
Side
on
out.
both sides.
And a little game of chicken there from Staksrud. He looked like he was checking out in the middle of the point there and tried to trick McGuffin. He did not fall for it.
8-5. Point.
Awesome serve again.
What is it that makes it so challenging?
Depth and pace and I mean, all 3 things that you want, but you have to have the belief that you can keep making it. And he has not missed many
9-5.
at all in this match, and it is the differentiator.
Side out.
Staksrud down
5-9.
4, down a game. What must his mentality be this point moving forward?
If that dude can come back, so can I.
Side out.
No luck there. McGuffin will take back the serve. 2 points away.
Nine, 5. Point.
Let court opportunity taken by McGuffin.
Feels like Championship Saturday last week, where McGuffin kept getting the let cords in his favor, so that little magic potion has carried its way to Kansas City.
Match point for Tyson Mcguffin. The chance
10-5.
for gold here in Kansas City.
Side out.
Not yet, says Federico Staksrud.
He had 2 game points of his own at 10-3 in game 1, so he's actually, although it doesn't feel like it, I'm sure, in a better position than McGuffin was in game number 1.
5-10. Side
McGuffin
out.
lets it sail long.
the entertaining, act like I'm going to hit it and have the fans go, oh, okay, he's just playing.
Match point number 2 for Tyson Mcguffin.
10-5. Side out.
Well played by Staksrud. 2 match points saved. Needs to go.
5-10. Side out.
Went big, just wide. Match point number 3 for Tyson Mcguffin.
10-5. 1 game match.
And that's the way Tyson Mcguffin will seal this semi